Minnie's been swimming in the irrigation.
Yeah, she went
So deep for her. It is so deep. She has
It is 3 o'clock in the morning and time to go open the ditch to let the irrigation in our property here and then try to get back to sleep afterwards. Alright, here it comes. Before I went to bed, I had already put our little wedge in the ditch here and then took out the little stopper for our port, but you got to come out in the middle of the night just to make sure everything's good enough and make sure that the neighbor didn't keep their irrigation going. So it looks like we're all good. Looks like there's a decent amount of water in the ditch. That's something you always got to pay attention to, because the neighbor sometimes, if there's maybe a neighbor 5 streets down that left their port open, there'll be water in here, but it won't be that much. So, but it looks like there's a decent amount of water in the ditch. It's almost full. Water's going to our front yard here. We should be good. It's been raining a lot here the last couple of days, so we're gonna see what happens with all this irrigation, because it's already saturated in our muddy backyard right now. Alright, now it's time to see if we can go back to sleep after moving around and stuff for 10 minutes here. Sometimes that's the trick. Let's try to go back to sleep.
Alright, it's irrigation day. It was actually irrigation night, because Kevin and Ethan woke up in the night and took care of irrigation. Kevin did our irrigation from 3 o'clock to 7. And then Ethan woke up and he did our neighbor's irrigation. All done?
Yes. All done.
Alright. Those sheep, they got caught at the back this time, so we need to put some pellets out there for them. Everything work out okay?
Yep.
Nice and high out here? Oh yeah.
All this is wet.
Oh really? Good.
Yeah, I'm surprised how far down it is already.
This area is just a lot drier.
Because
south side of the house, southwest.
So high.
Well, good. That's what we want. It's pretty high though. Right up to the foundation though. Probably not okay. That's what I was wondering, is if it was going to get over those berms that we built.
Yeah, it was like up to here.
Oh wow. So that's good. I was just worried that we may have built the berms too high, but I think that that's good. Well, good. I think that's going to work. Be nice because I can plant some bushes up here. I wanted to plant some bushes up here and then have, I don't know what kind yet. And then the irrigation will reach it, and the shade from the bushes should shade out a lot of the Bermuda, so it won't grow up all around it. There you go, guys. That's our irrigation. Did it get all the way up high up on that edge?
Yeah.
Good. That's what we're wanting. So our neighbor gave us an extra hour of his irrigation. Each neighbor in this neighborhood gets to have 3 hours, but he only needs an hour and a half because he only has like part of his yard grassy. The rest is raised up, like he has a pool and a porch and all that, and he has a smaller property than us. So he ordered a little bit more for us, and then we just took more of his time. So it was really nice of him to do that, because we're really only allotted the 3 hours. And the reason why I did that was because when we first moved to this property, we really wanted to be able to irrigate the whole property, which technically was possible from SRP, the company that does our irrigation. They said technically it was possible with our acreage, but we would have to grade down the front on a lower level than the backyard, and so we hired somebody our very first year we were here, and they graded down this whole front yard. But the problem with that is that we found we didn't quite get enough irrigation to get the edge here. So you'll see in a lot of our pictures we have like a very dried edge right along here and right along here where the ground is raised higher. So we had a couple options. We could have hired a grader to kind of like scoop out a little bit more to the edge. But really, I was thinking that overall this area wasn't getting enough irrigation, just simply because even in like the middle area where this was getting irrigation, it was still kind of dry. Like it wasn't as thick of grass like it should have been. So that's our temporary fix. I guess it could be a permanent fix because our neighbor will always let us order just a little bit extra from his allotment. But this is kind of our experiment to see if that's gonna give our front yard enough water for us to be able to have everything we need to keep our whole area watered. So that's the long explanation about how we're trying to hopefully water our whole backyard with just water from the lake and not use any city water. Morning chore time. Trying to figure out what shoes I'm gonna wear. I think I'm just gonna go with sandals and I'm gonna walk in the irrigation with them. It's a lake, that's for sure. Kids are off milking the goats, and I'm gonna go check on all those plants that we planted yesterday, and I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna see if any of the birds tried to disturb them. You know, this gives me kind of a good idea of the amount of water that's gonna come through this area. That gives me a good idea, I guess. We're gonna probably build that up a little bit with dirt. So far, so good. These 4 little starts. Come on. Man, I should have hardened them up to be outside. I just threw them out here, didn't I? I'll see if they do okay. We'll see how they do. So far, no birds have dug anything up, so we're good on that front. It's not supposed to rain for a couple days, so I'm going to go ahead and turn back my water. Turn on my garden water again. I'm going to walk through this water here. Feels kind of good. Dora, you're all messy. You having fun in the irrigation, huh? What did we tell you about Luna? Luna will get any digestive issue if she has too much grain. And so they got into the animal area, remember, last night? And that's what happens. She eats the grain, and then she gets diarrhea. Minnie, have you been swimming too? Her ears look a little...
sad.
You okay? Did you guys give her just some plums? Oh, there's a couple more sunflower seeds in here, Penny. Yeah, she is kind of picky. Minnie's been swimming in the irrigation.
Yeah,
So deep for her. It is so deep. She has...
Minnie, come here. Come here.
By swimming. And speaking of swimming,
You could play in the irrigation. It's not that bad.
I know, it's just kind of like...
No, it's nice right now. Right when it first comes out, it's not muddy or gross yet. This is the only bad part about irrigation. How long it takes us to walk all the way out here. Whose turn is it? Maybe we should make Dad milk tonight so we can show everybody how good you are at it.
He's so good. Like, better he can go like... and then like
Can you? Come on, come show everybody. They all want to see your skills because we already saw your roping skills. Now we got to see your milking skills.
Milking and roping.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Come show everybody how good you are. Oh, our bridge is gone. Make me a bridge. gosh. So precarious. Oh, we got Tilly now.
Oh, you're getting bigger.
Right, show your skills. Let's see if Dad can do it. Okay, let's see you do it. Okay, go.
Maybe this one works better.
No, that one's harder.
Look at that.
Oh my word.
Ta-da.
Is that it? You're done? You gotta finish. Alright, let's go check on Lydia. Alright, our dish is going.
Hello.
Well, Dad officially stinks at milking.
How did he do? How many squirts? 1, 2?
He got like 4 and then he's like, I'm done.
Okay.
The end, man. The end. Everything's really humid and you know that irrigation outside, that really doesn't help. But, oh well. Cool news, this weekend we're gonna get that pad leveled out and graded, so that'll be really cool. And then it's just starting with some concrete, so look forward to that.